Israel has officially announced that they're done with ceasefire talks and hostage negotiations. They're now moving forward with a brutal plan to ethnically cleanse Northern Gaza and eventually annex it. This isn't some hidden agenda, though. This operation has a name. It's called the General's Plan, because the man who thought of it is retired IDF General Giora Eiland. And 11 months ago, I warned the world of his brutal plan. On November 25th of last year, I made a video warning people about General Eiland's plan to ethnically cleanse Gaza. Let's see what I said in my video.
This man right here is named Giora Eiland. He's a retired major general of the IDF, and last week, he wrote in an Israeli newspaper calling for the genocide of Palestinian civilians. He's literally calling for the killing of civilians as the right thing to do, and the implementation of catastrophes and epidemics to the civilians in Gaza to help further their war.
Now, 11 months after I warned that Israel has been planning and carrying out a genocide in Gaza, they've now officially endorsed this plan, according to Israeli officials, out of the mouths of IDF soldiers who say that the massacres they're committing in Gaza in the past couple weeks are to drive people out of Northern Gaza. Here's how this plan goes. Israel cuts off all aid to Northern Gaza. They've already done that. They then cut off anybody else who's providing aid to Palestinians there. Then they launch a military campaign on Northern Gaza with the purpose of driving people out. Massacres, bombings like we've seen at Al-Aqsa and hospital tents and the Jabalia refugee camp in the past week. That part of the plan is also being carried out right now. Then Israel closes off Northern Gaza, declares it a closed military zone, and marks everyone left there as a combatant marked for death. And after they weed out the last few people in Northern Gaza, they annex it. I need you to listen to me when I say this. There will be a day, I don't know when, but there will be a day when the world does justice for the Palestinians, when they recognize that what they're being put through is a genocide, and what they've experienced is oppression at the hands of Israel. The world will look back on this moment right now. They will look at you to see if you stood on the right side of history, to see if you heard the words I'm saying to you right now, and if you listened to it or if you ignored it. I know that when that day comes, I can proudly say that I stood on the right side of history. Could you? Every update about Gaza I hear is worse than the last, more horrible than the last. If you want to do something to help Palestinians out, there are plenty of links in my bio of ways you can do that. And if you want to support me, continuing to make videos and going to college, there's a link in my bio where you can help me out too. Thank you, and free Palestine.